Welcome back. Today we will going to discuss about the frequency selective network theory. Here is the resonance in the RLC circuit or series circuit. We will going to see in detail its explanation about it, how to find out the resonance frequency, how to find out the bandwidth, quality factor, etc. See here, let us consider as an RLC series circuit. Here resistance R, inductor L and capacitor C are connected in a series, and the voltage drop across the resistor is VR, voltage drop across the inductor is VL, and voltage drop across the capacitor is a VC. Let we know that the impedance of the RLC circuit, we calculated the mod of Z or magnitude of Z, which is equal to square root of R square plus XL minus XC bracket raised to square. Then we know that here is the impedance when your circuit is a purely resistive, when your inductance XL which is equal to XC, then your RLC circuit is a purely resistive network. Then here inductor we have calculated, the inductance is a calculated XL which is equal to 2 pi FL and XC which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC. Actually here C will come. Here instead of here the XC we have calculated the value, there is a XC which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC, 1 upon 2 pi FC. F is the operating frequency and C is the capacity. So that here XC which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC. Then such a circuit is as shown when a resistor R, L and C are connected to an AC source. Here is to given the AC source and constant supply voltage V, but having the variable frequency. Means here voltage V which is equal to constant. Here voltage V which is equal to constant here. Means here is the constant parameter, but here the operating frequency F that will be vary. Means here such a circuit is as shown in figure is connected to an AC source of constant supply voltage V, but having the variable frequency. The frequency can be varied from 0 and increasing and approaching to the infinity. Then such XL and XC are the function of the frequency at a particular frequency of the applied voltage. So that here XL, this parameter XL and XC will become equal in magnitude. And once this inductance, means this parameter inductance and the capacitance both are equal, then its subtraction XL minus XC which is equal to 0. Once we have to be substitute in the above equation, we have seen here the equation, the magnitude of Z which is equal to under root of R square plus XC XL minus XC bracket raised to square. In that equation we have substitute this here XL which is equal to XC, then that parameter will become to the 0. That's why the Z which is equal to under root of R square plus XL minus XC bracket raised to square, and both are equal means it's 0. Therefore your impedance Z which is equal to R. And the circuit when your XL which is equal to XC and your Z which is equal to R is said to be an resonance. When your, what is the condition of the resonance? The condition of the resonance about that when your XL which is equal to XC. So that in the series current, in the series circuit, the current I is remains the same throughout. We can write now the equation. So that here is the equation is current flowing through the inductor and current flowing through the capacitor, that will be given I of XL which is equal to I of XC. Hence that the voltage drop across the inductor is the V of L and voltage drop across the capacitor is the VC. So that at a resonance VL which is equal VL and VC will cancel out to each other, and the supply voltage will be given V which is equal to VR square. Here is the V of R means voltage drop across the resistor V of R of square plus VL minus VC square. And VL and VC at a resonance, what happens, the inductive and capacitive, the both the property will act opposite to each other, hence this will be cancelled. VL minus VC is a cancel, hence the voltage V, which is equal to VR square, and square and 2 gets, it will be cancelled together, and V, which is equal to V of R. Then the entire supply voltage will be dropped across, it will be indicated that your entire supply voltage will drop across the resistor R. Then resonant frequency. We calculated the next parameter, that is the resonant frequency. In case of the resonant frequency, the condition about that, once your circuit will be resonant if your inductance and capacitance both are equal. Hence the XL, which is equal to the 2 pi f R into L, and XC, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi f R into C. Hence here Fr is the resonant frequency, and here it will be indicated by omega. Here is the omega L, and this will be indicated by omega C. Means it indicated, the omega L stands for the angular frequency in concern with the inductor, and here is the angular frequency in concern with the capacitor. That's why here is the 2 pi f R L, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi f R C. So the f R square, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square into LC. So here we have take the square root on both sides. Once we have take the square root on the both sides, Fr square is nothing but your Fr 2 pi square, it will be indicated by 2 pi, and your L and C component will become in a under root. That's why your resonant frequency Fr, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi square root of LC. So here L is the inductance in Henry, C is the capacitance in Faraday, and resonant frequency Fr is in the Hertz. So under the resonance condition, the net reactance is 0, and hence the impedance of the circuit behaves as the Z, which is equal to R square plus X square, and X square is nothing but your XL minus XC, and due to the property of the resonance, your XL and XC both are equal, hence your Z, which is equal to half, and this is the minimum possible value of the impedance, hence the circuit current is maximum for the given value of R, and its value is given by the maximum current is flowing through the circuit I of M, which is equal to V upon Z, which is equal to V upon R, because the value of Z, which is equal to R. Then the circuit behaves like a pure resistive circuit. Means from that type of the circuit we called already, this type of the circuit is called as the pure resistive circuit, because the net reactance, here is the net reactance is 0. So the current is in phase with the applied voltage. Obviously the power factor of the circuit is unity under the resonance condition. Here under the resonance condition, and as the current is a maximum, it produces the large voltage drop across the L and C. So next we seen what is the voltage across the inductance at a resonance, which is to be given, so that here the voltage drop across the inductor VL, which is equal to Im into XL, so that I of M into XL and XL, which is equal to omega R into L. That's why the VL, which is equal to I of M into 2 pi f R into L. Means basically this equation will be stands for VL, which is equal to Im inside the bracket 2 pi f R into L. So here the maximum current is flowing through the circuit, which is constant, means this parameter is constant. Again the 2 pi is also constant. That's why it will become Im into 2 pi. Your resonant frequency will be given 1 upon 2 pi square root of LC. So what we do here for the next step, this parameter of L gets cancel out this L, and only the L parameter will be remains here. because root of L here, root of L upon here root of L into root of L, means here this parameter will be gets cancelled such a way that here root of L square and that root gets cancelled and only this L parameter will be remains. So what we do here, this root L and root L gets cancelled and this equation will be like in this way. There is a 1 upon 2 pi, here is a 2 pi into here under root of this root L upon root C here. Means here that equation, once we have to be modify that equation, 1 upon 2 pi into under root of L into C. So this equation will become Im into 2 pi, and one more here is the 2 pi. Again this 2 pi and 2 pi gets cancelled because at a resonance frequency we write now here 1 upon 2 pi, means again this 2 pi is also cancelled. Hence only this term will be remaining, I of M and here L of C. Means your equation will be begins the voltage drop across the inductor V of L, which is equal to I of M into under root of L upon C. So at a resonance the current flowing in the circuit is equal to V upon R. So what we do, instead of the I of M, here written I of M means it is the maximum current is flowing through the circuit, which is equal to I, which is equal to again here V upon R, means for that equation I of M which is equal to V upon R, and this value will be substitute here, hence VL which is equal to V upon R into under root of L upon C. Hence this R will be going to the inside the root, then it is the R square. Therefore VL which is equal to V under root of L upon C R square. In this way we have to find out the voltage drop across the inductor at a resonance. The next part we have seen the similar voltage across the capacitance at a resonance is given. There is a Vc which is equal to I of M into Xc. I of N, Xc means 1 upon omega R into C. So here omega R, it stands for 2 pi FR. Here Im will be remains as it is here. Then 1 upon 2 pi FR into C. So here I of M into 1 upon 2 pi into this resonant frequency is 1 upon 2 pi square root of Hc. So at initial level this 2 pi and this 2 pi gets cancelled, and again here the root of C into root of C upon here root of C. So what we do, root C gets cancelled and only there is only one root of C, this parameter will be remains. So here the equation will become here, this root of C will become to the here, then the equation is I of M into root of LC upon C, which is equal to I of M into L of C upon C square. So from that step you have to be understand how this equation will be formed. This equation will be formed here. This C is a root C square. Root C square means only C will be remaining. Then this C and this root gets cancelled out. Therefore here only root of C will be remains. And once we have to be modify the equation such a way that here there is I of m means V of C, which is equal to I of m means this a maximum current is flowing through the capacitor, I of m, and here 1 upon this 2 pi gets cancelled, then 1 upon under root of C by L, means L by C will be only remaining, means I of m into root of L upon C, means only this equation will be formed, means Vc which is equal to I of m root of L upon C, means voltage drop across the capacitor Vc which is equal to I of m into root of Lc, this equation will be formed, right. Then after that what we do, the maximum current I of m which is equal to V upon R, then your V of C voltage drop across the capacitor which is equal to V upon R under root of L upon C. Thus the voltage drop across the inductor L and capacitor C are equal and many times the applied voltage, hence the voltage magnification occurs at the resonance condition. So series resonance condition is refers to the voltage resonance. Then the quality factor of the RLC circuit. Then how to find out the quality factor of the RLC circuit? Before seeing actual expression for the quality factor in the RLC circuit, we must know that what is the meaning of quality factor or Q factor. It is generally called as the Q factor. In case of the RLC series circuit, the Q factor is defined as the voltage magnification of the circuit at a resonance, and the current at a resonance is given by I of m, means here in case of RLC circuit, the Q factor is defined as the voltage magnification of the circuit at a resonance, the current at a resonance is given by I of m which is equal to V upon R, which is equal to V, which is equal to Im into R, means just you have to take the cross multiplication here, so that V which is equal to Im into R, this is the equation is Im into R, and the voltage drop across the inductor and capacitor should be given Im of XL, here Im of XL or Im of XC, this is the equation should be provided. So voltage magnification is nothing but the voltage across the L and C to the applied voltage. So what we do, the voltage magnification of the circuit at a resonance, it is nothing but the quality factor, hence VL upon V or Vc upon V, we have right now the equation VL which is equal to Im into XL, and voltage drop across the resistor, when your circuit is purely resistive, then the voltage drop across the resistor is Im into R. So what we do here, Im and Im parameter gets cancelled, hence here remaining the XL upon R. Similarly what we do, in case of voltage drop across the capacitor Vc and the voltage drop across the resistor R, then here is the Im into Xc and Im into R, hence this Im and this Im gets cancelled, and only the equation will be remains, there is a Xc upon R. So the capacitance or inductance to the resistors is called as the quality factor. Means we have modified to define the quality factor is defined as the ratio of inductance to the resistance or capacitance to the resistance is called as the quality factor of the series RLC circuit. Thus the quality factor is defined. Then XL which is equal to the omega R into L, or Xc which is equal to 1 upon omega C, omega R into C into R. So here is the omega R which is equal to 2 pi Fr into L upon R, or 1 upon 2 pi Fr into Rc. So here in case of the resistance R, the equation should be provided 2 pi L into 2 pi square root of Lc into R. Means the substitution here, the value of the resistance R. For that case, Vc or VL, means the value of the VL which is equal to V upon R into square root of LC, means that equation should be able to use here. So the quality factor here, here we have substituted the value of the resistance R, and here is also we substitute the value of R also, so that 2 pi L upon resonant frequency 1 upon 2 pi square root of LC, means here resonant frequency we substitute the equation for f of R which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi 1 upon 2 pi square root of LC, L and C. So this value will be substituted here, this value. So once we substitute this value here, then the 2 pi L upon this FR is 1 upon 2 pi square root of LC into R. So here is 2 pi gets cancelled, then here L square root of L square, here is the also L square, hence L upon C, means 1 upon R, L upon C, this is the equation. Here is also 2 pi and 2 pi gets cancelled, hence here is only root of LC into CR. So here is the equation, R will be taken as a common, and the equation is 1 upon R square root of LC, CC gets cancelled, and again the same equation will be formed. So quality factor is defined as which is equal to 1 upon R into root of LC, which is equal to 2 pi FRL upon R, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FR into RC. Means in this way we have derived the equation for the quality factor. Then effect of the series resonance. When the series in the RLC circuit attains the resonance, the condition is we know already, where is inductance which is equal to capacitance, and the next reactance of the circuit is a 0. Once this condition will be fulfilling, then the Z which is equal to R, means your circuit is basically purely resistive, and the impedance of the circuit is minimum. Since the Z is a minimum, then we have find out the current flowing through the circuit I, which is equal to V upon Z. So I is a maximum. For this case, the I is a maximum, then power dissipated would be the maximum, because we know the relationship power which is equal to I square into R. Since the voltage drop across the inductor and the capacitor are equal, then the voltage drop across the resistance V which is equal to VR, and the supply voltage are in phase with the supply current. Means here current and voltage are having the in phase with each other. Then we move towards the parallel resonance circuit. In this video we seen up to here, then how to find out the quality factor, how to find out the value of the inductance, resistance and voltage drop, that part we have seen today. I hope that all of you like to this video. If any doubts, any query, please write on my comment page, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.